For our third section of our three-part webinar series, we have Haley Thompson, Vice President of Membership at the State Chamber of Oklahoma. Haley, tell us what you do at the State Chamber and a little bit about you.
Well, like Casey said, I'm Vice President over at the State Chamber of Oklahoma, and I am fortunate to have the opportunity to meet with potential members that are interested in the State Chamber, talk to them about the benefits of being a member. I also work with our current membership and help them navigate their benefits here at the State Chamber and answer questions that they may have about what we can do to help them.
Haley, fantastic. Thank you. And really what this third section is going to cover is resources and materials offered by the State Chamber and where a business can connect with those. So we'll start off with our first question. Tell us how businesses can stay connected with what the State Chamber is offering.
Well, what I would say is the best way to get connected is become a member. So please contact me, and we also have Stephanie Snyder. She's the other Vice President of Membership here at the State. And our information is going to be provided to you at the end of this segment. And I just would encourage that you reach out to us and we will definitely connect you. If you want to learn more about the State Chamber as well, you can contact us or you can go to our website at okstatechamber.com. And that will give you a lot more information about the State Chamber.
Haley, take us down the avenue of what the State Chamber of Oklahoma really does.
Well, for those that are not familiar, the State Chamber is the voice for businesses at the state capital of Oklahoma. And we have a lobbying team that works very hard at the Capitol to represent the thoughts and ideas and perspectives of our very diverse membership here at the State Chamber. We have been in business since 1926, shown our success over and over again. I do have a background in political affairs, and I will say it would impress you to see the improvements they have made that has brought Oklahoma where we are today. We also do political intelligence. This is a campaign year, and we do research and bring in candidates for interviews. We want to make sure that those that are elected are carrying business ideas to the Capitol with them. And so we help with that with political intelligence works. We also have a partnership with the State Research Foundation. Here at the State Chamber, we want to make sure that the suggestions that we make to the state legislature is very well vetted and has research behind it. And Research Foundation helps us with that type of information. We want to make sure it's not a quick Band-Aid that fixes our problems here in Oklahoma. It's something that we know is going to be a permanent fix that is the best step for our state as a whole. The Civil Justice Council, we do get involved in legal cases for our state Supreme Court. If we feel that there are issues that are going to have a major impact on our businesses as a whole, we will get involved in cases, help with amicus briefs, and get involved just to make sure that there are no problems that are going to come up that are going to cause roadblocks for our businesses here at the State Chamber. So that's who we are and what we do here at the State Chamber. We have a team of lobbyists that have an amazing experience that if you become a member at the State Chamber, we want to make sure that you have direct connection with them. And so if there's a question or a concern that you will have somebody literally by a phone call away to ask your questions and help you navigate the things that you're worried about in your business. There is more information I know that we're going to share, and you'll have that information about those, our lobbying team. And I know you'll be impressed with the experiences they have. We do have federal engagement. We are actually the representatives for the National Association of Manufacturers, American Tort Reform Association, and the Institute for Legal Reform. So we do have federal engagement programs, and we are active on the federal side with these organizations, hand in hand, working together for policy for the US and specifically for Oklahoma, being the representative for our state. The other aspects that are interesting, I think, for our members to be aware of is we have what's called the Chamber Action Network. So you might have a local chamber that you are very active with in maybe your town. they sometimes have a small staff and the resources to be able to be active at the state legislature like you would like them to be is very difficult for those towns. The Chamber Action Network gives that ability for the chambers to learn more about what's going on at the Capitol. And we work hand in hand with them when there's issues that we believe is impacting their towns as well. And they help us at the state capitol and bring a grassroots approach to communicating the problems for their community as well. And so that's something else important to note. We have a new program called the Leadership Exchange Academy that is a partner with us. It is a 501c3. If you're wanting to know more about that, it is a leadership program that looks at different leaders throughout the state from all sorts of areas of the state to bring them here to learn more about policy. And we are seeing so many leaders come out of this program. So we're very proud of that program as well. So you are aware, we have a proven track record here at the State Chamber, and the proof of that value is amazing. We've been involved in issues such as unemployment tax reform, workers' compensation, wage and salary mandates, and taxes on businesses. That's just a very top level view of the items that we work on here at the State Chamber. But we have saved over $1.7 billion annually for our businesses. That is incredible. And if you would like more details about that and specifics about what bills, what issues have caused us to be able to bring those savings to our businesses, I will be happy to share that information with you. Like I said earlier, we have a lot of fun events here at the State Chamber, and I know once when we're all safe after COVID-19, we're going to come in full force once again. We're even looking at some new events that we're looking at for the next year. And so if you are interested in being a sponsor for that event, you can actually network. You can be in the same room with the decision makers of these businesses that are involved in policy here in Oklahoma. It's a great opportunity for you to market your programs, meeting leaders throughout the state, and it is a lot of fun as well. We do represent a diverse group of businesses throughout the state in 66 counties, everywhere from Guymon, Oklahoma to Claremore. So it is very diverse throughout the entire state, small businesses to very large businesses. We have over 4,300 members that we represent here at the State Chamber of Oklahoma in the industries such as aerospace, utilities, retail, trade, manufacturing, very diverse groups. And they all are very involved in our policy, in our processes, and they're all impacting our state in a positive way. And so I would love for your businesses to consider being a part of the State Chamber of Oklahoma. And if you'd like to be to receive more information or ask questions or know how to get more involved, please reach out to us and we'll be happy to answer those for you.
Fantastic. And we'll be sure to include that information. Tell us, Haley, if you could, what kind of questions do you get from business owners most often regarding policy?
Well, I would have to say that things have been a challenging year this year for 2021. So at the beginning of this year, a lot of the questions that I received from potential members and current membership had to do with workforce development and making sure that they had trained workforce here available in Oklahoma to grow their businesses, regulatory issues that they're having within their companies, and challenges that they are having just on a daily basis. Once when COVID hit, I will say that the conversation changed quite a bit. There was a lot about navigating how do we apply for the PPP, or when an executive order came out to our Oklahoman businesses, what do they need to be doing to be in compliant? And so I was really proud of our team here at the State Chamber that we were able to help them address those issues. I think the big positive part of being a member at the State Chamber is that we have the relationships and connections that even when the Capitol had to be closed due to COVID, we were able to help them navigate those problems. And so it was a vital part of whether or not these businesses could stay in business in Oklahoma.
With things that are going on, we know events and different programs are sometimes, changed around, whether we're going to be offering them virtually or in person or a hybrid or some combination thereof. Can you tell us what plans and events and other items the State Chamber has coming up?
Well, just as other chambers have had a challenging year, we have as well when it has to do with events and that are coming up. But we have made adjustments, and it's very exciting to think of uh, navigating through this new territory of networking and sharing all the great benefits that we give to our members. Our next event is coming up in September. It's September 30th. It's the Karsten Classic Golf Classic that we hold every year. It is a wonderful golf tournament. We are still holding it, and we've worked very hard to make sure that it's going to be a safe environment held outside for our members, but giving them that opportunity to network in a fun way. So that will be September 30th. The next event after that we have coming is what we're calling the DC Flyback. In September, we usually have one of our big cornerstone events that's held in Washington, where our members are given the opportunity to learn more about what is happening on the federal side and also meet with congressional delegation and have fun in Washington, D.C. Well, unfortunately, with COVID-19, we had to make some adjustments. So this year, we are planning on doing a DC flyback here in Oklahoma City. We're still working on those details, but if people are interested, please reach out to us. It is going to be a wonderful event, and we're very proud of that.
So thank you so much for joining the State Chamber of Oklahoma and BBB Serving Central Oklahoma for this 3-part webinar series. And we are so excited to continue our partnership with them through the end of this year and keep our businesses and our community informed about what's going on at the Capitol. Make sure to check out the resources that we have linked in the posts on our social channels at BBB Central OK. We'll also link some information on how to connect with the State Chamber. And thank you so much for tuning in and learning more about what we have to offer.